Okay, hello, welcome. We're going to do a bit of Dwarf Fortress. So, Batman Arkham Asylum I wanted to finish, and it went for an extra hour and a half or so. So we're not going to be getting as much Dwarf Fortress as normal, but that's fine. We go on for longer than I intend anyway, because I always lose track of time while playing this game. Last time, we left and we were under siege by the undead. Some necromancers had come, brought their zombies, or their undead. And, from last I remember, they actually left their undead here and the necromancers had wandered off. So we don't have to worry about the, necromancers themselves anymore. We had also had a look through the caverns. Our... what's it called? Monster hunters were dying in here. There's Crundles and naked bulldogs. And a giant olm. There's also dingoes up there. And the undead are wandering around out here as well. But without the necromancers, they can't raise... they're not going to raise from the dead again if we kill them. So that makes it a bit easier. I say a bit easier. The undead are still kind of scary. Yeah, there's some. There they are. Also, we were busy building up our military. I was going to... let me just get my thoughts in order. Yes, I was going to order them to make a whole bunch more stuff for the new recruits. So we need 10 breastplates, 10 mail shirts, 10 gauntlets, 10 greaves, 10 high boots, 10 helms, and 10 shields. That all? Let's see. Boots, greaves, mail shirt, breastplate, gauntlets, helm, and shield. Yes, and we have iron crossbows being built, and iron bolts being made, so that's all fine. We're also busy collecting wood from the giant mushrooms down in the caverns. Because we can't go outside currently, there's an undead infestation. I'm hoping that the crossbows will allow us to shoot some of them from the range, but crossbows don't really help too much against the undead. Actually, come to think of it, I did have a sneaky idea, actually. Yeah. How about we do that? Okay, I just had an idea. I know. No, that's a bad old joke. So, I'm going to build a room here. And one. We're going to actually try and make use of something which I have not made use of in ages. I don't even know if it will really work. It's worth a shot, and we're not going to lose anything from trying. So, I've mentioned before in Dwarf Fortress, there is actual siege equipment. It's not something you use often at all. Extremely rarely, in fact, because it's kind of not that good. It's kind of a pain to use. It's not... no, it's not... It's powerful, it's nasty, however, it doesn't work exactly... What am I trying to say? You can build two different types of siege equipment. One is a catapult, and the other one is a ballista. Out of the two, the ballista is the most useful. The catapult does what it does. Well, does what it sounds like. It's a catapult. It throws a stone at a target. The stone would deal a fair amount of damage when it hits. However, it has to hit the target. And that means you're aiming at a target multiple squares away with a rock, which... isn't the most accurate? So, yeah. The ballista fires a large bolt, which is, I think, 3 squares large, 3 squares long. But I think the tip of it has to hit the target. And it keeps traveling through enemies, I think. So it's potentially more useful in a corridor. Out of the two, I use ballistas more often. The rare times when I actually use this stuff. We need a siege engineer. And I'm doing this mostly for a laugh. So, let's see. Architect. You can now be a siege operator. And a siege engineering. Now, this is the other problem. Siege engineering, or siege operators, are civilians. They're not militia dwarves. And that's a problem because the natural reaction civilians have to seeing an enemy is to run away. And you might think, oh, I'm going to put a corridor here with a ballista at the end of it. And I'm going to shoot at the enemy as they come down the corridor. You might even put the ballista behind a ditch with a wall in front of it, so that the enemy can't directly get towards the ballista. However, if your civilians can still see the enemy, and they'll flee, and also they can get shot at by the enemies. It's not as bad as it used to be, I believe, because there is now a larger penalty, or a penalty at all, to shooting through fortifications. Used to be, fortifications didn't really do much, and enemy archers could snipe your guys through the fortifications. From quite a distance away. I'm actually rather tempted to try a catapult. Let me have a look at this, because there might be some caveat to this which I've forgotten about. Like, they can only shoot at things on the same Z level. Siege engine. Okay. A siege engine is half building, half heavy weapon, includes both the catapult and ballista. Both are capable of launching hazardous projectiles at a tremendous range, more than a screen's worth, about 80 to 100 tiles for a catapult, and between 130 and 200 tiles for a ballista. A ballista arrow, can kill or injure each creature in its path indiscriminate of friend or foe, but a stone launched from a catapult cannot harm dwarves or tamed animals. Oh, that's interesting. Unlike what the names may imply, siege engines are only deployed defensively, and no siege will use them against you, although the use of siege engines against your force is planned for future versions. I don't know if they can destroy walls. Siege engines can be made to face in any of the 4 cardinal directions, but they cannot be moved after placement. They can, however, be rotated or deconstructed back into their 3 parts with QX to be moved elsewhere. So yeah, you have to construct them like a building. Player determines when or if each engine is actively firing or not. When active, a siege engine is crewed by one single siege operator. Ballista requires specially made ammo, ballista arrows made from wooden logs at the siege workshop, and optionally tipped with metal ballista arrowheads that are to be made at a forge by the websmith. Catapults use simple stone as ammunitions. Catapults respect economic stone restrictions and cannot fire clay at all. So, is there a specificness about any of them? Fire at will does not mean they have to be anything to shoot at. That just means that the dwarves will fire whenever it's loaded. Oh, interesting ballista battery design there. There's actually quite a few things on the wiki page which I'm looking at for ballistas, for the siege weapons, which weren't there when I last checked, which was probably like 8 years ago. Catapults are generally less effective in battle situations than ballistae. They launched rocks will often glance off mail armor, making them poorly suited for killing even goblins. They are very inaccurate. Their ammo is easily replenished, making them ideal for target practice and very cheap to make and use. Ballista arrows tipped with softer materials such as wood can glance off ordinary clothes, making the choice of arrowheads significant. However, the arrows may hit multiple targets in a single launch. Makes ballista many times more efficient than catapults, which fire in an arc that hits only a few tiles per shot, and is nearly useless against anything larger than poorly armoured foes. Ballista arrows fired through too many successive targets will be lost or destroyed. The limit seems to be roughly 5 to 6 goblin-sized targets hit before the arrow is lost. Adding a channel to the end of the arrow's trajectory will allow expensive bolts to be recovered after the attackers are dealt with. Okay. Also, I'm just going to take a brief break. I'm back in a moment. Apologise. Okay. Enough of that. Now, we were making ballista. So, I wonder whether I want to make catapults or whether I want to make ballista. Catapults seem like they'd be more inaccurate. And ballista deal more damage. Let me just have a look on this page. Oh, hang on. Is there anything about multiple Z levels? That's proficient levels, civilian alert levels, several more levels, channel, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's about ammunition. Catapults are stone throwers. Stone movers, that's fine. That's fine. Hello, welcome. Both catapults and ballista aim and fire only along one Z level. Yeah, okay. So, you have to shoot at enemies on the same level. That is a big issue with what I was planning, because I was planning on sticking a ballista up here so that they could take pot shots at the zombies, but you can't do that. They have to be on the same Z level. While the rocks could fall down a Z level and hit an enemy lower on. I believe that they won't deal any damage if they do that. So, you kind of want to stick a ballista here then, and then there, and then up there, and over here, so that they can shoot at each of the angles. But as I mentioned, the problem with that is that if there's a civilian here, and they can see the zombie, they'll run away. So that's a big problem with having catapults and all that. It's difficult to set up the terrain so that they work properly. Like if I widened this out, perhaps, but then they can just climb down there. This is why you sort of want ballista like here, and then like a large channel or something, so they can shoot across it. Or like, you know, just something to like keep the enemy away from the ballista or the catapults, so that your guys can shoot at them. I was wanting to show them off, but it would be kind of tricky to do so. Okay, let me think. Well, if I... See, I could put one... Putting one in here might be good, because then it could shoot out that way. But then your military... Ooh, what was that? Oh, hello. That's a zombie crossbowman corpse. He's got arrows. How many arrows does he have? He's got a crossbow. And... does he have a quiver? Sheep wool quiver. He's got 25 silver bolts in there. Okay. He's going to be taking pot shots at dwarves. And he's in that tree. Ah, poopies. True lancers. If you have some crossbows, I'd like you to go here and shoot at that. How's he actually shooting them? Because there's a wall in the way there. Can't shoot through that wall. Oh! Just stepped off the tree. Is he going to jump over? Oh, he fell out of the tree. Human crossbowman. Dingo jumps away from the flying silver bolt. Crossbowman corpse left lower arm takes the full force of the impact but is deflected by his large llama wool cloak. So he was like climbing out of the tree and then fell out of the tree and fell to the ground. They're all up there. Do you have bolts? You have an iron crossbow. And you have a quiver. And it's got wooden bolts in it. Okay, I'm going to actually lift your restriction on ammunition. You can use the wooden bolts for combat as well as training. Just so that you can shoot at the enemy, because that's all that you've got at the moment. If that guy comes up into that tree again, I want you to fill him full of wooden bolts. That probably won't do too much because, you know, they're wooden bolts. But maybe sheer volume will fill it up anyway. We'll fix that problem. We don't have anyone climbing over walls or anything, do we? No, I don't think so. They're just crowding around over there. We need more coal. We should be making more. Let me go down and cut down some more of those fungi trees. Here we go. Get these fungi trees here. That's quite a few. W and define. And as I learned last time, the burrows are actually just designating areas which your dwarves can take jobs. It's not limiting their movement in any way. Okay, do we have any... Oh, your tomb. Yeah. We were making the tomb last time. You need a slightly more fancy one. Because you count it as a burial chamber currently. And it needs to be a tomb. There we go. Some carvings for you. I think all these people's rooms are fine because they have gold in them. Because there's gold in the walls. Dungeon Master needs a cabinet. There's a cabinet for you. And if we go up... Oh, cancels. Interrupted. Wait, what? Interrupts drink. Interrupted by human swordsman corpse. Excuse me? Where was that from? How are you seeing that? Did they climb over the wall? Human lasher. You're not a zombie. You're one of our monster slayers. Human crossbowman's fighting. Human axeman. What was that? Human swordsman corpse. Yeah, you're over there. Where's the human swordsman? Human swordsman corpse. So there's this one. No, there's several. Well, no, actually, there's 4 human swordsmen. Okay, so this one is here. I don't think you can see him. The walls are too high. I mean, it hasn't been a problem up until now. This one. Oh, hello. He's climbed over the wall. Okay. Militia! Get over here. You have to deal with these undead. They're climbing over the walls. How did he do that? I thought they couldn't climb up because there's a ledge there. Well, okay. Militia dwarves. They're busy shooting him. Or her. It. Because it's an undead. Yeah. It's going to be good practice for them. Militia Dwarf, why did you get up there? Mark's Dwarf, why did you get up on the wall with the zombie? That is profoundly dumb. Keep your distance. Oh. The other one's climbed up the tree over there. Oh, Dwarf, you're going to die horribly. I think you got knocked off. You did. And I think you got knocked off again. Yes, you did. You're currently... Oh, they're all just falling off the walls. You got to try and climb up. Yeah, you're climbing up over the wall. Okay, so our wall isn't as defensive as I thought it would be. And we're gonna shoot our own guys because of these bolts flying everywhere. Oh boy, the zombies are coming for that guy. Or undead. Max Dwarf is thirsty. No! I wonder whether I should lower the bridge. Is one person in... Is one dwarf enough to save the fortress? Did we deal with that zombie? Let's see. The human crossbowman. The dingo's attacking him. Human maceman? No, they're just attacking dingoes. It kind of looks like we might have dealt with the zombie up here. Human swordsman corpse, teeth and hand. Mangled, mutilated corpse. Okay, we actually managed to kill one of the zombies. Undead. Well done, those dwarves. Okay. I suppose they're jumping across the gap here to get onto the walls. Just gonna have to build a... We're just gonna have to build floor here so that they can get around there more easily. And my dwarves are sleeping on the job. Well done, military dwarves. You're the pride of insert fortress name here. Claspmaws. They're shooting back. Max Dwarf has entered a martial trance. Mechanical... What's it called? Mechanical focuses. I want you over there. Since you can't really do much on the walls there. How did that zombie get up on the walls in the first place? Undead. Look at those bolts just... Oh! Hello. Another one got over there. Are they climbing up in here? No, they can't be. Wait, hang on. Well, the door's still there, but they could climb over there, and then they're climbing up there, but they can't jump that gap. That's too big, I'm pretty sure. Someone on my YouTube channel mentioned how far creatures can jump. I think it was only like 1 square. What's this? Human crossbowman corpse. Okay. Dingo jumps away. The human crossbow's corpse slams into an obstacle. Misses the Max Dwarf. The flying iron bolt strikes the human crossbowman corpse in the right upper leg, chipping through the bone. The large fat leather armor. Tendon's been torn. The iron bolt has lodged firmly in the wound. The force pulls the right hip. And so on. Yeah, it's not... It's still fine. Well, come and smack it over with the head with a mace or something. That will probably deal with it. Okay, so what? Well, it's getting badly injured. There's not much more left on it to hurt. I don't think we've had any casualties yet. That's pretty good. No. How's our military looking? No. Oh. There's one person missing from the True Lancers. I don't know whether that's a dwarf which died. I don't think we've had any casualties. Oh, yeah, we have. We just haven't found their corpse. They're down here. One of the dwarves which fell outside the fortress because they moved off the walls. Oh no, a wrestler is injured. Their left knee is hurt. What's this? Stray mule. Everything's running terrified. Mark's dwarf is unconscious up on the wall. Zombies are actually... undead are actually managing to get inside of our fortress. Perhaps. Well... I mean, the crossbows would be a bludgeoning weapon, so they could actually smack the zombies over there with their crossbows and deal with them rather effectively that way. Brewer cancels forge, iron bolts, need refined coal. Fine. Any other zombies? Ooh! There's one. We're just wandering around the map perfectly fine for the most part, and now they've decided to start attacking me. Here he comes. You could just push them off the edge. Yeah. Oh! Come on, don't hurt each other, dwarves. He's tired. You're bruised. Come on. Smack, smack. Knock it over the head. Oh, you're injured. Did you deal with it? It's so hard to tell when they all get stacked up on top of each other like that. Hey, you dealt with him. Well done. I mean, if we keep dealing with them one at a time like this, it wouldn't be too bad. Though they're going to terrify my dwarves because they're like, oh god, the undead. Just dump them down the pit. In the tunnels. Once they're dead, they're dead. They're not going to be coming back. There's no necromancers to raise them. Okay, you can unstation, you can unstation. We didn't lose any dwarves in that. Some of them I think have gone to the medical bay. Yep. So. Ooh, what's your problem? Oh, thirsty? Been overthrown by the stresses of day-to-day living. Really? Did we get a message about that? Oh. Okay. Still wondering whether we should open the front gate. The undead are slow, but they're tireless. I don't see any more undead wandering around in our fortress. Our dwarves are sort of doing jobs, they're not getting terrified. How many are out there? How many is there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33! And we've got 19 military dwarves. Potter. You're part of that. We're gonna have to get that Mark's Dwarves equipment before you can actually make use of it. As he fell out the walls and died down there. I don't know what we should do. Are they climbing the walls? Or they're just wandering around out there? They're wandering around out there. Okay, fine. Oh boy. Yeah, the Mark's Dwarf was found dead. By someone. How? How did you see him? Is there someone outside the fortress? No? No one up on the walls. Oh, whatever. Okay. You get here. You get here. And I'm going to lower the gate. Because we need to deal with these zombies one way or the other. We're alright equipped. Not really wonderfully, but I think we have all of our maces. So that's something. And the crossbows. Let me just check the burrow. Okay, there's nothing outside of the fortress for them to do. We lower the gate. They're just going to be terrified out of their skin. Pull the lever and lower the gate. The undead are going to come. Maybe we could just raise and lower the bridge and disrupt them that way. We could lower the bridge, let some of them inside, and then raise the bridge again, and just keep doing that and deal with them bit by bit. Because they'll be all going for the bridge. They'll all be going for the... Don't go out there. I saw you do that, Mark's Dwarf. Don't do that. Go back here. You dumb dwarf. Get back in the fortress. Kinda wish you could say, like, you know, stay here. Don't move from there. Like, you know, strict. Like, you can only move like 3 squares away from where I'm telling you to stand. Anyway. So we'll let some of these zombies in. And then we'll deal with them bit by bit. All of my dwarves are getting scared out of their skin. But the military should be able to deal... No, doggy! I actually see a bolt flying across there. Good doggy, run away! No, dog! You can train war dogs. That's not a war dog. Okay, there's one corpse coming in. I'm actually going to raise the bridge. Because they're getting close to it. The dwarves, that is. And if they go there, attack that, then they're going to see the other zombies on the bridge, and they're going to charge them. Combat in Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to not raise the bridge now because they're on it. Once they're getting the attack, there's really very little you can do, so we're just going to have to watch this and hope it unfolds in a positive manner. One dwarf has died. Who was that? Shorast. Mark's Dwarf. Dwarf... Oh, no. That's a Dwarf Axe Dwarf corpse, mangled corpse. So that was one of the undead. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. That was a dwarf which died. One of the zombies which died. Undead. Come on, dwarves. Hack those undead to pieces. Or, no, rather, smash their heads in. Stackwood, Mark's Dwarf has been found dead. Yeah, they're falling off the bridge and dying down in our walkway. No, not our walkway, in our moat. How many dwarves are we losing to this? We've lost 1 there, 3 there. Mechanical focusers are better trained though. Oh, Restless dead. But I think that was just the one which I noted before. Come on, dwarves. We embarked here because there was the undead, and we were expecting this, but we didn't prepare fast enough. There's still quite a lot of them. And as I said, they don't get tired. We get tired. You attack until you get knocked on, until you fall unconscious, and then they just tear you to pieces. Or slash you to pieces, because they have weapons. Anti-military. Oh, jeez, yeah. 2 more dwarves left in that squad. They just tore through my guys like nothing. And they're weaker than they used to be. Okay. Raise the bridge. Pull the lever. That's going to catapult some of the zombies into our fortress. Where? Actually, I don't really see any of them in here. Did they get catapulted up onto the walls? No. I think they fell down. Okay, well, Plant has been found dead. Oh geez, look at all of them out there. We didn't really hurt them at all. Oh, we did a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We dealt with 8 of them. And that still leaves like 22 or something. There's a Marks Dwarf out there. Rith, run away, lad. Can't possibly deal with them all on your own. Maybe you can. Maybe this will be a tale to tell for future generations. Nope, 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 you're dead. Autumn has come. Lovely. I thought we could just deal with a bit of them at a time, but they've all just oh, who are you? Mace Dwarf. Oh, you're one of the, go to combat training. I don't think you're going to be going to combat training ever again. Ah! Come on! Back him on the bonds. Something went flying. And it's, yeah. It's really something to think that the zombies, that the undead are actually easier than they used to be. Because they're slower. Well, good thing I built all those coffins, eh? And there. That's not going to be enough though. But we are making more than that. An image of like the dwarves charging out, heroically smacking all the undead over the head with their iron maces. Nope. There's still a Bemble, a Marks Dwarf out there. Charge! Bravely charges into combat. And he starts getting torn to bits. Pain! He's lost his hand. Are these all teeth? Nose cartilage. Yeah, it's just all teeth and so on. It seems a bit weird. I mean, I suppose they're doing headshots when they can, so knocking teeth out makes sense. Bamble is stumbling around obliviously. Yeah, well, he would be, wouldn't he? He's out there with all the undead. We're in here with corpses. Okay. That. Okay. You can put some of the corpses into the coffins, please. Oh, regardless of what happens, we do have a nice little fortress going on here. I'm really proud of how it looks. Just this wooden wall with these little bits attached to the side and these tall buildings in the middle. I was wanting to have a look at it using one of the 3D Dwarf Fortress programs, but I can't. I didn't actually. I don't know whether any of them have been updated for the new version. So, there's also an isometric viewer for Stone Sense, but I was kind of wanting to do a 3D viewer. Oh, Bamble. Run away, lad. Oh well. He's got his back to a tree. They're chasing after him. Okay. Oh no, I think Bamble died. Oh dear. Ace Dwarf has been missing for a week. It's been a week since the battle started. Time in Dwarf Fortress goes by so quickly. In Dwarf Fortress mode. Interrupted by a troll. Oh, great! There's a troll in the fortress. Where is it? Right there. It's actually badly injured. I suppose it's under attack by one of our monster slayers. Yeah, wow, he just killed it. Well done. You, Begu. You deserve a raise. But we don't pay you. Oh well. You might have a statue created in your honor if we can remember to do so. If we survive to the point of being able to do so. Well. The undead climbing over the walls kind of forced my hand when it came to attacking them. What is that? Oh, smooth limestone. Right, that was where one of the boulders was. And we have the monster slayers, which I've been accepting into our fortress, and there's fighters still around. Problem is also, we had maces, but they're all in the outside, where all the dead dwarves are. So we can't use them. Large iron mail shirt. Oh, there's an iron mace, actually. Copper battle axe. We could just have them equipped with whatever they can get their hands on. Actually. Equip... No. Uniforms. Metal armor. Go. Mechanical forces died completely. How do I say... like, equip this squad with uniform? Assign uniforms. Here we go. Something I wanted to do earlier. Metal armor. And you... metal armor. And we're going to have to train up some more dwarves. Tanner, Shearer, Winemaker, Animal. No, that's the mayor. I don't want the mayor. Animal caretaker, Miller. Carver, Woodcrafter, I mean, if they've got axes, they'd be skilled with them, right? Fisher Dwarf, Farmer, and the True Lancers. Herbalist. Oh, hold on. Engraver. Herbalist. Graver. Bishop Dwarf. Tanner. Leather worker. This is a militia. You're all going to be part of this. Bowyer. Farmer. And there's another shearer there. Unless we're taking them from the other squad. Yeah, we're taking them from the other squad. I wish it removed people, even if you haven't left. Yeah, we keep swapping them from one to the other. 2 injured. Well, a bunch of dwarves are now part of the military. They should go and pick up their equipment, which is whatever items are lying around. Let's see. Unforbid that. That's not forbidden. Unforbid this stuff, because you can get their items off their corpses. Another one up there. I mean, you know, if we succeeded, this would all be stuff we can make use of anyway. This is how you profit off of goblins. Because whenever they die, they drop their equipment. And then you can just pick up the equipment. And let's see. Dump. No. Forbid. Claim. Okay. Where are items to claim? Up on the walls there. Claim that. Claim anything on his body. So, that's some armor, which we can make use of. Down to 67 dwarves. And you're going in there to train. What are you up to? Oh, right. Your wrists are broken. Or injured. What's this? Bismuth bronze bolt. Where did that come from? Silver bolt. Iron bolt, iron bolt. Why is there bolts down here? Are you getting attacked down here? The mittens there. Can't see any blood anywhere. There's another bolt in there. Is that it? No, that's just part of the leather works. Okay. Right, well, you're all going to be training, except for the ones which are injured and the ones which are going to be having stress problems. What a sad state of affairs. Look at all those undead. Fish Dwarf has been missing for a week. Yeah, I wonder why. We don't have any more coffins. Oh, what's this? Oh, I just went down an extra level. Keep thinking that my view is being taken to something. Oh, actually, we can't actually get that stuff because it's not in the burrow. So go pick it up. What are you doing? Are you cleaning? You're having a training session. Right there. Okay, so, I mean, what is your equipment looking like? You've just got clothes. You've got an amulet on your head. That's it. You have nothing. You have nothing. You have a splint. And multiple sutures. Wow, that's a lot of sutures. What about you? You have an ironmail shirt. You have a limestone earring also. Well, our military really doesn't have any, let's see. Equip. I have assigned you just metal armor, haven't I? Which I think means that you will equip whatever you can pick up, like preferred items. Individual choice melee. Yep, right. Oh, wait, hold on. Assign uniforms. I have to do this for each individual person in a squad. I thought I could say, oh, shift enter for this squad. Do we? Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's for the entire squad, not just for the one guy. So everyone should be getting armor and weapons. Now. As they need it. Or as they want to collect it. We just double check that. Equip. Yes. Okay. And yeah. Right. It's not like they all have stuff, but they're all going to be just getting what they can. Oh, what's this? Brewer is taken by a Fey mood. Great. Oh, there he goes. He's in the bedroom area. What a time for a mood. Claims the Carpenter's Workshop? Yep, Carpenter's Workshop. Picks up a log. Carries it back. Picks up another log. Carries it back. Goes into the... Oh. I thought he went into the mayor's room. He's getting some thread, I think. Also cloth. What to do, what to do. How's the military going? How are they equipping themselves? You have everything. It just gets worse the lower down the list we get. I can't really send them out there with their bare fists. They're not going to do anything, because these zombies, undead, all have, like, swords and all that. I mean, look at this. Large bronze helm, copper battle axe, iron shield. Steel low boot. Gauntlets. They don't have full suits of armor. Steel battle axe. See whether our brewer finishes their mood. And that will give our dwarves some time to train with whatever equipment they have. Those zombies, undead, are really just hanging around. I'm kind of say undead rather than zombies because I'm pretty sure some of them are just skeletons. Or nearly skeletons. We became a barony, then we got under siege by the undead. And what siege? What year is this? 3rd year. Zombies walk past the entrance again. Well, we can't really just stay cooped up in here the whole time. So, military, militia, whatever you have is going to have to be enough. Probably not going to be enough. They're better armed than you. Better armored. I'm just going to actually create another squad. Metal armor, the oily sports. And just like a last glorious charge, I suppose. Because, oh. The beekeeper and the tanner. Okay. Need another militia captain. Butcher. Another one. Metal crafter. Another one. Farmer. You have to have militia captains for every squad you want. Create squad. Metal armor. Again, it's where, like... Yeah, we're sticking the same dwarves in squads. I wish it differentiated it. Mason. Furnace operator. Administrator. Engraver. These guys are maybe going to have a chance. Our miners could have a pretty good chance because they'd be pretty skilled with their picks. But they have no armor. Armor makes a massive difference. Also, they have no discipline, so they're probably just going to run at the first sight of the dead. Lack discipline. Just wait for them to all be formed. There we go. What's that called? Barricaded disembowelers? The granite quakes. I like the name of that. Metalsmith. Brewer. Farmer. Mace dwarf. Cook. Fisher dwarf. Carpenter. Cheesemaker. And mayor. Furnace operator. I'm not going to be able to get them all into squads because I just can't remember who's who and which ones aren't members of squads already. Graver, Farmer, and the broker. There we go. Okay. The oily sports. I want you positioned here. Barricaded disembowelers there, and the granite quakes there. All you brave dwarves. You're all going to have to fight against the undead horde. Because we lack anyone to really do so. What was this? Begun a mysterious construction. Let's see what he makes. And then we'll lower the bridge and charge out. Or lower the bridge and let them come to us. Because it will probably be better to fight on the bridge. What are you making, dwarf? It is going to be... Oh. So what's the biggest threat in this mob of undead? Any other ones was like axes and swords, which is pretty much all of them. I can't look at them without pausing the game. There's so many teeth there. Looks like teeth got pushed through the walls. It's really odd. It's like objects are phasing through walls when they're flying. Because I'm pretty sure none of them were fighting in there. It just looks like some of them got in there somehow. That would explain how some of the crossbow bolts and all that are underneath our fortress, because... Or in the tunnels underneath our fortress, even though nothing was in there. Let's see. Objects. Oh, there's an old bug, but that's not what I'm looking for. From 2014. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Can't craft soap. No. Ooh, let's have a look at the bunch of resolved. I'm just looking at the bug things. Let's see. Anaconda man cannot pet the dog. What's this one? No. Okay, fine. Ooh! Dusim Thad Katan Brewer has created Engig Lokun Thubil Fulet, a fungi wood bucket. He claims it as family heirloom. Another bucket! Hello, welcome. We're just reading an object before we're going to have a glorious charge against all this undead, which is plaguing our fortress. We've got another bucket. This is the second bucket we had. The Distracting Waters was the first one. Blacks Rise, the Nasty Rabble. This is a fungi wood bucket. All craft dwarf ship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of fungi wood. The handle is made from cassiterite. This object menaces with spikes of sheep wool, red zircon, and hemp. On the item is an image of 2 rami plants in fungi wood. On the item is an image of a pear cut gem in iron. Well, how lovely. Okay, well, time to pull the lever and lower that bridge. Come on, dwarves, don't be scared. Be very scared, actually, because the undead. Most of you are just going to flee at the sight of them because you have no discipline. Interrupted by a human spearman corpse. Right, yeah, because the bridge just lowered. Charge! You're brave! Dakot the wrestler. He is terrified while in conflict. Okay, well. Station there. Station there. And the granite quakes there. I'm gonna have to remember the granite quakes for a name. Charge, dwarves! Just being in the military makes them a bit more likely to stick around in combat a bit longer, but since they've got no training, they're not really going to be able to do much. Let's zoom in a bit. Everyone's terrified. Recruit to be found dead. So easily broken. Begone, fear! It's one zombie dwarf, or zombie just going to kill all of you. Recruit to be found dead, marks to also be found dead, recruit to be found dead. Why does it keep cutting the log? That log should be a lot longer than that. How's that military going? 3 dead there. 2 dead there. 1 dead there. He's still dealing with that one guy there. Oh. Come on. Come on, beat him up. I think they're all paralyzed with fear. Oh, that's horrible. 50 dwarves. Everything was going so well. I have to think of better methods to deal with the undead. Really, it's just a lot of training. Is the undead fun? Yeah. Some of them were climbing over our walls, so we had to deal with them, and then we attacked them initially, but my militia didn't do too much. So we're doing a last charge with all of our villagers, with all of our dwarves, and they're not doing too much. No, I think they all died. They had no armor and no weapons, so... They're all dead. They're dead, Dave. They're all dead. What? What about... I forget any of the names. What about Steve? What about Jan? They're dead, Dave. They're all dead. Some of our monster hunters should be able to, deal with the... one of them? I said before also, the undead are apparently weaker than they used to be, but they're still damn hard to deal with. And into the fortress they come. How many dwarves do we have left? 16. They're just going to be hunting them down wherever they stand now. No, all the animals! Run away! Animals. Oh, they're all hiding in the corner there. Oh, my barony. We've left a pretty good fort to explore though in adventure mode. If I decide to do so. I am thinking I might actually create a character just to go to this fortress in adventure mode after we lose this. That'll be neat. We can get the buckets and some of the other artifacts. Hunt around for some of the weapons and armor. I don't know whether the zombies would still be around. The undead would still be around. Perhaps. Maybe as a NPC would be able to... Maybe as a player character we'll be able to deal with them a bit more effectively than our dwarven militia had. I really want to get to a point where we have like a really powerful group of dwarves and they're just able to defeat attacks, because I remember that was the thing. It's not something I've seen for ages though in Dwarf Fortress. I don't even know if it's still something. Can you still get dwarves which are like really powerful and able to take on armies by themselves? It might not be as over the top as that now. I haven't read any stories of people's fortresses for so long. I should really breed a bunch of them. Anyone have any names of recent well-known dwarf fortresses which are worth a good read? I suppose I could watch a bunch of Krug Smashers videos, but those tend to be very story driven and they're good. They're very good. Though they tend to be focused on like a specific thing. Or, you know, a theme and all that. You love how they keep electing mayors and such during the mayhem, are they? Yeah, well, oh yeah, the Clothier been elected mayor. Well, I suppose when you, when someone dies, you know, someone else has got to be automatically declared. I suppose it's just like, you've inherited it. What have I inherited? 8 people. A fortress of 9 people. Where are you? Yeah, there's the mayor. Overcome by terror. There's the architect also. He's having a drink. And then he gets overcome by terror. Oh, jeez, look at the trade depot. Awash in blood. There's not even necromancers here either. There's just the undead. Well, yeah, look at that. All the corpses everywhere. We have got an elk bird in a cave over there. In a cage over there, but... they're just going to be busy slaughtering all the animals and the remaining dwarves. 8 dwarves left. Where are the other ones? Oh, they've actually even gotten down here. Oh no, there's a baby! Bubble. You killed your mother! Now the undead have come to get you. Stink. Okay, well, we'll succumb to the invasion because there's a few more dwarves left. Yep. And then I think I'll go and create a character and we can explore the fortress in adventure mode. Because there's actually a few more things added in adventure mode in this latest version. I know we didn't get to see... yeah, your strength has been broken. I think if you let everyone die and then you know, the game tells you lose, you get like, you know, your fortress has crumbled, something like that message. You can make any. Oh well, sad times. But losing is fun. It's a story in of itself. Honestly, if a fortress goes on for too long, I kind of get a bit bored of it. But you know, that didn't go on for too long. I kind of wish. This is why I hope for Magic. I look forward to Magic and all that, because I'd like to have, like, be able to get maces and then possibly bless them with magic to banish the undead on hit or something like that, to make it a bit easier to deal with them. Level the playing field and all that. Or maybe wards, which the undead sort of get unmade if they go into the ward areas or something like that. Adventure mode! Ages since I've done this. So, adventure mode is what it sounds like. You play as an adventurer and you can explore the entire world which has been laid before you. Time here will advance by about a week, a fortnight from the end of the last session. So, when our fortress died, around the 16th of Sandstone or something, we'll advance a fortnight from there up to the 2nd of Timber. So it's not just after the siege ends. Okay, what type of character should we create? There's a dwarf, there's eagle men, an elf, an emu man. Emu men? How would they be able to hold anything? Emus are greedy. I remember I went to a zoo years and years ago, and I was given a bag of like pellets to feed the animals, and the emu came up and it just shoved its head into the bag of pellets and started snaffling them all down. It's like goblin, grizzly bear man, human, kakapo man. Kakapo man. Kia man. Oh no. Masked lovebird man, wren man, and intelligent wilderness creature. Adventure mode start menu looks so rich now. It really does look quite a bit more complicated than it usually is. Let's play as a dwarf. Why not? And what's our status? We can start off... This is how many, like, points we'll have to designate. We can start off as a peasant, a hero, which is sort of like an adventurer level, or a demigod. Peasant, you really don't have any skills, you've got to train them up. Which I've been tempted to do, but it takes time. I think we'll just start as a demigod. Where was our fortress? I think our fortress was over here. There. So we'll bomb wreck Otin. The Whip of Wine. Kingdom of Marbles. The Permanent Confederacies. The True Empires. Kingdom of Thundering. Rare Arrow. Can't remember which fort. Which. None of these look familiar. The Whip of Wine kind of looks a bit familiar. Okay. Yes. We were here. So there's our broken fortress there. Oh. Detail your character. Background. Jeez, this is all new. Whip dwelled as a dwarven hillock. Some dozens live there, and it is controlled by the board relic. Okay, so you can actually choose, like, which settlement you want to hail from. You might have been able to do this beforehand. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done adventure mode. Let's start there. Sand Shield. Or maybe that one directly underneath where the fort was? That. Doomed Rogue is a dark dwarven pit. Some dozens live there, and it's controlled by the Veiled Flag. No? Okay, so... yep, embark there. We will be from Sand Shield. This is a new feature. I liked it a lot. I like it a lot. Hated starting in random places. Yeah, it is quite nice. I think also, like, you chose your... like, chose the kingdom you came from, and then it put you in a random settlement in that kingdom or something, wasn't it? Anyway, so we'll be Sandshield. You are a metalsmith in Sandshield, a dwarven fortress. A few hundred live there. It is controlled by the heroic boots. Okay. Select. Ooh, occupation. Oh, we can choose our occupation. Miner, metalsmith, bookbinder, diagnoser, clerk, beekeeper. Might have to do some streams specifically for adventure mode. It'd be more interesting now that we've had a fortress in this world. Because we can hunt down like molten points, the spear or whatever. Fortress guard. Let's do a miner. What's a fortress guard? You are a newly minted fortress guard of the great Etur Spear Towers in Sandshield, Dwarf Fortress. Destiny is calling. You have never strayed far from home. Oh, interesting. So the more, like the more job-like ones are sort of, you're more of a normal person. That's your fortress guard. Beliefs. Ah, this is the gods. Worship Bully, the human goddess of hospitality. Against faith. The cult of convenience. Heliotrope denomination. The dark communion of oranges. The wooden denomination. The casket faith of dents. The fellowship of moths. Do I have any of the... I have the gods written down which we had in our fortress. Let's see. The number one god in our fortress was Rakath Northwalked. Can I find that? Ollie. Nope. 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 Alan. Well, that's one of ours, actually. I think. Alan was one of our... was one of our gods? No, it wasn't. Okay. And Casket Faith of Dance, Litast, Wolfly Styles. Nope. What are we looking for? Rakas. Loggers. Rakas. Rakas. Doesn't actually seem to be any of the gods which we worship in our fortress. I suppose because we were a different fortress, we were a different kingdom or something. We had a different group of gods. Let's see. We shall worship a dwarven god. Helmed Communion is a religion whose adherents worship Ickle, the goddess of fortresses. Yeah, that's fine enough. We can also doubt. You are a casual worshipper of Ickle. You're a dubious worshipper. Oh, I see. You're an ardent worshipper, so you can change your level of belief. Interesting. I think that might come into play when you try to get blessings from your god or something. I don't know what covers that. Finger of rock. The Kia god of mountains. Oh, because the Kia men, is it? God of rivers, the finger of rocks, the Kia god of mountains. Again? Wait, Faith of Steel. Aquamarine Creed. There's multiple, like, sects believing the same gods. I suppose that makes sense, but... No, whatever. No, that's a... Okay, the Hell Communion, and will be an ardent worshipper, I suppose. Okay. Next. Skills. I don't really know the best way to put this. These all affect different things. Like memory affects how quickly you'll forget things. Musicality. Endurance, I think, is how long you can you can work for before you get tired. Raise this. How do we raise? Oh, plus minus. Above average endurance. High endurance. Above average toughness. Above average strength. Above average recuperation. And I'm going to make myself a... we'll make ourselves a mace dwarf. Oh, I see. We've got attributes and then skills. Great Master, High Master, Grand Master, Mace Dwarf. We should have put all of our points into that, though. Accomplished Mace Dwarf, because we also need to put armor in all that. And Dodger. Not Dodger. So... Adept Dodger. Take 2 out of that. Competent armor user. Skilled armor user. Novice shield user. Put some more points into focus. Bit into agility, because being slow will work against us. Can we actually lower these? Oh, we can. Very low willpower. Disease resistance. Yeah, that'll probably be. Are there diseases in Dwarf Fortress? I can't remember. Linguistic ability. Let's actually put that up a bit. So that we can possibly rope some other people into fighting with us. And above average. High toughness. Okay. There we go. Next. Appearance. Fully randomized without respecting population information. Oh, this is like... Okay. I suppose that means that it will be like... People from the same area tend to look the same. I believe like if they come from the same place, their skin will tend to be the same color, and I think their hair tends to be the same. Or similar. So we can randomize it while staying consistent with other people in the area. Or we could fully randomize it. His sideburns are neatly combed. His very long mustache is arranged in double braids. His very long beard is braided. His very long hair is braided. His slightly hooked nose is extraordinarily broad. He has high cheekbones. His somewhat splayed out ears are very short. His lips are thick. His eyebrows are quite sparse. His slightly rounded, sunken copper eyes are slightly wide set. His head is somewhat tall. His hair is auburn. His skin is pale brown. That's fine. We can't actually change our name? What was the name in the previous one? Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Let us paddle dive. Oh. Good lord, so much details. Okay, so this is personality. This actually does kind of affect your character because I remember someone was saying that they had been fighting and they looked at their dwarf or their character and they realized their character had been crying because they don't like fighting. Martial training. Might need. Randomize. Ooh, you can actually. It doesn't say. I suppose that full customization. Oh, full customization would mean that I would just change things based on what I want. Whoop. That is full customization. Okay. Default cultural values. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Yeah, dwarves have a high value of law, loyalty, family, and friendship. Yeah, powers. Yeah. Truth is yes. Cunning, yes. What's the highest thing? Martial prowess, they really value. Or craftsmanship, actually. Martial prowess is there. No love. Loves easily. No hate. Hates easily. All that sort of meh. Vulnerable to stress. We don't really want that. I'd like to change that. Wait, how do you change? Can you change? Humorless. Zany. Pusillanimous. Overconfident. Oh, the words. Over-reliant, disdain, advice. Ambitious. Where was it? Or stressful. Loner, gregarious, non-assertive, overbearing, leisurely, frenetic. Just facts. Flights of fancy. Oh, it's actually already changed. Oh, I see. It's the little... It actually is changing blue as I turn left and right on it, so... Okay. It could be maybe a little bit more obvious that. It's hard to see the blue next to the yellow. Maybe if it was green. Or red? I don't know. Just something to make it a bit more easier to see. So where was it? For stress. I kind of want him to be rather... No sadness. No anger. Not vulnerable to stress at all. How vain you are. How ambitious you are. Sense of gratitude. The rest of it's fine, I think. Don't want to get... You don't need to get into too much detail. Yes. Equipment. Oh. Equipment and pet points remaining. Okay. Copper mace. Oh, we just give ourselves more bases. Do we? Oh, increase quality. W. 34. Copper mace. Oh, I see. The masterful copper mace created by an unknown artisan. So you can't give yourself an artifact weapon, but you can give yourself a very good weapon. Exceptional copper mace. We may as well give ourselves some pretty good equipment. Not really much use improving our clothes. Prepared pond grabber spleens. Lovely. That's our meal, is it? Oh, wait, new. Oh! I can give myself other items there. Cool. Yeah, sure. Wait. Okay, we'll get exceptional for both of those. New. Can I give myself armor here? I can. Okay. Jeez, this is like... Yeah. Copper mail shirts. Iron mail shirts. Iron breastplate. Copper's really not that good. Equip ourselves in bronze. It was good enough for the Greeks and all that. It'll be good enough for us. Oh, it doesn't allow you to give yourself two of the same thing. Since I got a bronze mail shirt, I can't give myself another bronze mail shirt. Headwear. Bronze helm. Bronze gauntlets. I assume that's both gauntlets. Yep. Footwear. Doesn't have bronze, high boots there. No! Wait. Oh, hang on. Bronze low boots. Can I search this list? Oh, I can. Well, that's bronze flasks. That's not really... Oh, I see. It's gone into things. Bronze low boots. Bismuth bronze low boots. I can't get bronze high boots? So we've got mail shirt, breastplate, helm, gauntlets, low boots. I need greaves. Where is it? Legwear. Bronze greaves. New. We'll also get a shield. No, we've got a shield. We don't need another one. Dual wield shields. I think that could actually be kind of useful because you can block and then smack things over the head with the other shield. Okay, also I'm going to give myself an instrument. I wish I knew what these instruments were. I'd like to give myself like a flute or something. Give myself an alec. Body is made from armorwood. Strings are made from pigtail. Plectrum is made from kakapo bone. Stationary cloth-stringed instrument with a wooden body. Now, that's a bit too big. That sounds like a How do I get rid of something? Do I just decrease? Ah, there we go. Damn it. What do I get rid of? Greaves. This is all so much more stuff. Legwear. Bronze greaves. New. And the way you get rid of items is that you just lower the quality and it will remove it. Might be better if it had like a remove key rather than that. Instrument. Granite wood. The wood is large stationary silk stringed instrument. Again, with the large stationary... Let's just forget that. Because I don't want to be lugging around like an organ. Oh, we could get a mount and pets. Hey! Ooh, oh, also. Forgot. Oh. Ah, here we go. Increase quality. Okay. Bleh. Yeah, it's well crafted. It's not fantastic, but that'll be good enough. And we got 55 points. We can get like a cat to follow us around. I don't really want to, because if we go up against attacking the undead, that's just going to end up going to be sad. Heat. Bunny. Two points for a bunny. How many bunnies can you start with? We could just start with a massive horde of rabbits. Or bunnies. Nah, that's fine. Done. We don't need a mount or a pet. Tangield. Adventure awaits. Letast Eden Shodok. Go! Press Y. Loading. The peaceful town of Kugansodel is threatened. The forces of the goblins Nuguslu Sweatghoul are on the march, commanded by the elf all over Boulderwave. They will have no mercy. There is little time. You must flee. Perhaps your family and friends can be convinced to leave. You finally got your equipment together, such as it is. Now it's time for action and adventure. In a rush of excitement, you've forgotten where you were going to. A foolhardy soul might try to rescue the children that have been kidnapped. Perhaps some of your friends here have no ideas. Oh boy. Yeah. I just realized we're starting in a fortress. Nothing will be able to help us now. Because we're doomed to wander these halls forever. Oh, stand. Yep. This is a dwarven fortress as created in the game. It is a freaking maze. And, you know, good luck finding the end. Oh, there's the upstairs. Okay. I assume we just have to go up to get out of here. Maybe I should have started in the town. It'd been easier than in a fortress. I didn't think of that. These are all just rooms. Full of dwarves and beds and coffers. Love dwarf fortress, but these dwarf fortresses are. See, I've never learnt the layout for these, so I don't know. Ooh, that's going slow. Must be a lot of attackers somewhere. Can I just like travel? I don't think that helped. Fortress entrance. Stop. No, that didn't. Now we're just in the, we were going through the underground. I don't want to go through the underground. Come on. Up. 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 Up, 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 up. We have to go back up into the fortress now. I have to imagine it's not that hard to get a fortress. I think I've done tunnels like that. Oh, what was that? Siege engineer, Doran Logem Zalud to the animal caretaker. Ha ha ha, you're funny. Everything's fine. Oh, I see. We're still going up there. Okay. God, how did the dwarves not like... Ooh! Hey! This is the exit. I go with the flow sometimes. Everyone's talking to each other. Apparently this place is going to be under attack, but, you know, forget them. Boring. Oh, hello. The stray cat head bumps the woodcrafter. Woodcrafter. Oh, the guilder sort of pets the stray cat. Oh, they're all patting the cats. That's adorable. I don't understand how somebody can become as obsessed by what somebody else has. One must always carefully consider the correct course of action. Who cares what they think? The rope-reed cloak really makes the outfit. My goals are important to me. Everything is so much easier when you just tell the truth. And the elf said that, are you going to eat that? And the elf said, are you going to eat that? They're telling jokes to each other. As I mentioned in the fortress in one of the other episodes, the elves actually eat their enemies. Okay, so where are we? We're here. I think that's the Necromancer's Keep, so we should have to just go north. We follow the river. This might be our fortress. The equivalent hills. Build a continent. It zooms in when we're close to an area. Oh, oh, it's getting dark. This is farmland. Across this bridge and go into town. Stop. You can see up at the top left there, there's a list of, like, locations nearby. Southwest, I think, is where our destroyed fortress is. I don't know what south is. Might be a tomb? East is the AE. I don't know what that is. So many of these symbols. Let's go west, because there's something over there. And I kind of would like to find a house. There we go. There's no actual, what's it called? Anymore, though. Are we wearing all of our armor and all that? I just had the thought. Come on. Do we not have any other pages? Oh, there we go. Oh, we got 128 silver coins. God, those keys are weird. Equip. What would you like to wear? Hold on. I'm figuring this out as much as anyone else is. Okay, we can't wear our thingies. It is raining. Okay. Key bindings. Help me. Inventory is I. Okay. Wear an item is W. That's fine. We should be wearing our armor and all that. Yeah, I think so. Or do we have to take our gloves off before we can wear our gauntlets? No, those gauntlets are on and those greaves are on. And we've got water everywhere. Just everywhere. Raining, I assume. Got a cap on. Right glove, left glove. I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch of items which I gave myself. Bronze mail shirt. Bronze breastplate. Bronze helm. That's not being worn. What would you like to remove? I'd like to remove my cap. Where? Bronze helm. Okay, remove things from the list when you're not, when you can't put it on. Because you can't put your helmet on top of your cap. Why have I got my mace and my buckler in my right hand? They should go in opposite hands. What would I like to drop? Let me see. Key bindings. Draw, put away weapon. Remove an item you're wearing or from a container. Throw an item is T. Wear an item is W. Yield is Y. Okay, so Q. You strap the copper mace to your upper body. You strap the copper buckler to your upper body. Oh, we were actually using them. You don't have a free grasp for the copper buckler. What about my left hand? Hold on. Is there something I should know about my character? Key bindings. Interact with the building, center screen on myself, create an object, create craft, use pals or butchers a corpse, yield status. Sure, I want to have a look at my status. Dead. Unfettered, left hand, unfettered, left upper leg. Yeah. Wield. Equip. No. Gotta figure this out. Because I'm not going to go into combat without using my shield. Draw, put away weapon. That's fine. Remove. Am I holding, like, something in my hand? Right hand. Right hand. No. Left hand. Oh, I've got my cap in my left hand. So drop the cap. I don't need the cap anymore. Do we have a backpack? Oh, we do have a backpack. Okay. Pick up. What would I like to put into? Get. No. Oh, there we go. Yep. G is get. Get the leather cap. Put the leather cap in the backpack. Okay. Okay. Wield. No. Okay, there we go. I don't think it matters which hand you have it in. I don't think we have, like, necessarily a dominant hand or not. Okay, strap them to my body, because we don't want to frighten people. Hello. Talk. No. No, that's travel. Stop. How do you talk to someone? Talk. K. Shout, perform, or pray. Shout out to everyone. Oh wait, is that not a person? Oh, that's a slim human farmer. Okay. Yeah. Slim human farmer. Great listener. My name is Litast Paddle Dive. Praise fortresses. I am Uthra Merged Punch. Ongoing conversation. How are you feeling? How are you feeling right now? Sometimes I just don't like somebody. Okay, wonderful. Where's, like, brag about my past violent acts. Accuse listener of being a night creature. Make a flattering remark. Comment on weather. Looks like rain outside. He doesn't say anything in regards to that. Ask listeners to join me. Oh. Asking about the surrounding area. Express my emotions. Start feelings of annoyance when caught in the rain. It was raining on me. That's very annoying. A great beast threatens to bring ruin upon our people. Dunes roar the dawn of harvesting is in the point of lizards. Seek this place if you hunt Matchbrew the Waxy the Rock. This vile fiend has killed 27 in a lust for murder. A rock? Really? Okay. Well, no, I'm not going to attack that. Well, thank you for telling me that. I was just complaining about the weather. Oh, ask for directions for the rock. State an opinion that he must be stopped with. It must be stopped with violent force. That's not my problem. It was inevitable. It is terrifying. And you don't know anything about it. It is terrifying. What's past turn? Wait for 10 instances. A normal step. Okay, just where? It is terrifying. He agrees. It is terrifying. Is there an option where it's like, can I stay here? Change the subject. Claim this site for yourself. No, that's not quite what I want to do. Tell a joke. So, the nightmare and the giant bush tits. Hahaha, you're funny. Wow. I'm a dabbling comedian. How about another joke? Tell a joke. So, the forgotten beast is a large roach. Don't waste my time. Oh. Try to calm the listener. Make flattering remark. Tell a joke. And the goblin said, you gonna eat that? Don't waste my time. Okay. Fine. Jeez, tough audience. Goodbye. Bye. You just keep telling jokes until you manage to, think, hey, people! There's two in here. Begin a performance. tell a story, give sermon, recite a poem, give a sermon. Give a sermon designing a deity. Ickle is a deity of the rare arrow. Ickle most often takes the form of a female dwarf and is associated with fortresses. Oh. Slim human bone carver. Everybody has their own way of life. This preacher is okay. I feel well. I go with the flow sometimes. I was never one to follow advice. This preacher is alright. I've been fine. I'm happy to help. Don't get on my bad side. They're just talking with each other. Everyone's good. I've been fine. I must always carefully consider the correct course of action. Everything's good. Wonderful. Oh, and there's more. Do you have dreams? Tell me a story. This preacher is okay. If you move, your performance will be interrupted. Oh, I'm still performing. I'm still yakking on about, like, religion. Just break into someone's house and, you know. Blah! Oh, I finished my performance. Farewell! Hey there! No, that's ongoing performance. Start a new Start a new conversation. Who will you talk to? I talk to my deity, Ickle. Great listener. My name is Litas Pedal Dive. I've been alright. I'd just as soon not have anything too exciting happen today. Bypass greeting, say goodbye. How are you feeling right now? I think I just asked the god how they're feeling. Oh, I don't usually think much. I'm not talking to you. Fine. Goodbye. Goodbye. Talk to the gods. Okay, well, enough of this. I don't think we need to actually stay in a place anymore because, gods and all that. No, not gods. We don't need to stay in a place anymore because there's night creatures aren't actually around in the wilderness anymore. So head off in this direction. And... oh geez, we're actually going on for quite a long time. I spent all that time creating the character. I guess I was only going to be a brief thing. I get absorbed in other things. Knew that was going to happen. Okay. Cross over here. We'll just get to the fortress and I'll call it. Where's the fortress? Is that it? Elder continent. No, that's not a fortress. This is it. This is it. This is our fortress. Stop. Because I remember I built it and it was on that very slight corner of the river. Okay, eat. Prepared pond grabber spleen. Yum yum. And kiwi, some water. You drink the water. 3. Okay. Okay, so the fortress is just to the west of us. Let's hope it's not full of zombies. Probably is full of undead. Oop. We'll know when we get there. Ooh. What's that? Giant case by the man called Chiton. Wasn't that in the caves? Oh, there's a dead dwarf. No, don't perform to the dead dwarf. Solon, Acrolilia's partial skeleton. They've been busy rotting outside. Oh, hang on. I see a dwarf. I mean, I see dead dwarves, but... what's this here? Copper bolt. Well, get that. Get copper bolt. Yoink. Mine now. Oh, there's a troll corpse there. And here's the entrance to the fort. Hey, look at that. Okay. Oh, it's all like as if we never left. Ooh, let's check down in the moat, because that's where objects were. It doesn't look like there's much around. Everything gets sort of scattered around, so things aren't really going to be where they were left. I kind of wish they didn't get scattered around. Dead dwarves. How am I feeling? Can I, like, check my feelings? He was annoyed when caught in the rain. He was enraptured after communing with Icol. He felt satisfied upon improving tracking. He is content after putting on a well-crafted item. Okay, fine. He doesn't really care about the corpses. Probably just as well. Ooh, there's something. I think that's just on clothes. Giant raven leather cap. Yeah. Ooh, actually, go in here. Quick, check the pedestal. Walnut wood pedestal. Hey! Ash the sorrel! The distracting waters. Walnut wood bucket. It's a bucket. Get. You pick up Ash the sorrel and put it in your great horned owl leather back. We got the holy bucket. Yay. Okay. There's just teeth everywhere. Oh, go up. 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 There's nothing in there. There's just wood everywhere. Okay, go down. And this is our storage pit. I'm not seeing anything though. Become wood bin. Can we like look in this? No. Copper arrows? That's full of copper and silver arrows in there. Ooh, gems. Yeah, we'll just pick up a massive amount of gems. That's fine. So many gems! Holy crap. Okay. Lignite gizzard stones? Where do we get those from? Okay. Iron high boot! Hey! Steel left gauntlet! Items? Isthmus bronze low boot. Sure. Get that. Get the left gauntlet. Get the low boot. No, that's not what I want. Large iron mail shirt. Well, that's no use. Large high boot. That's no use. Iron high boot. Iron left gauntlet. Iron right gauntlet. Iron left gauntlet. Iron right gauntlet. Oh, that would be better than our bronze. What have we got? Where the steel left gauntlet? Drop the iron left gauntlet because steel's just better. Get the iron right gauntlet there. Wear that. Drop the look at all of those things. Why do we have a dog's tooth in our left hand? Drop that. I must have walked over it. Are we picking up? We're picking up things as we're walking over them, aren't we? Drop. No, remove. Let's see. Right hand. No, that's gloves. Wait. Don't I have a steel gauntlet on? Hold on. Okay, bronze right gauntlet, right hand. Your left gauntlet, left hand. Okay, fine. I'm going to drop the bronze right gauntlet, and we're going to wear, actually, the iron right gauntlet, because that's better. What else is there here? Ignite cave boss. Okay, that's it. What's in this one? Stuff. Okay, well, is there anything in here? One more thing to check. Honeybee raw jelly. Iron mini forge. Image of a hamster. Or large jug. Oh, they actually had stuff in the jugs which I made. Okay, there's just a bunch of random stuff in there. So, we're exploring the fortress which we made. It's actually kind of a cool base which we could live in. It doesn't seem to be any undead around here, which is good. I don't think we can make use of the forges and all that. Get iron bars. So I'm pretty sure you can't forge stuff in adventure mode. Okay, well, let's go down to the... what's it called? We'll go down to the old rooms for the ooh, the door's broken off there. Over here. And I think we'll save it here. And I'm gonna have to call it for tonight because it's late. Or early, as the case may be. So, I might do one more stream of just wandering around in adventure mode. It's neat seeing the fortress, and there is other things to see. We don't have any creatures to ride around on, no mounts to make use of, but I mean, it's still kind of the thing. Maybe we could try and exact revenge on the undead. That was the idea with the character, actually, to go to the fortress and smack any undead around, which were still there, but there isn't any, so oh well. Anyway, adventure mode is very weird without any music. That will be it for Dwarf Fortress. Our fortress fell to the undead, but now we've got an adventurer wandering around having a look at things, so that's fun. We continue with it in maybe at least one more stream. That will be it.